this in private, but how many kids did you guys want to have?
We wanted to have 4. I was pregnant when he got murdered.
What do you mean you were pregnant after Charlie Kirk was murdered? What is going on with Erika Kirk? And it's crazy how she's saying this after it's been found out that she's 8 weeks pregnant. And bro, just look at those tears. Those tears do not look genuine. Look at her. Look at her wiping those tears. Those do not actually look like actual tears. She is not actually crying. Because this kid is most likely not even Charlie Kirk's son. It's most likely going to be JD Vance's or Donald Trump's kid. And then she proceeds to say this.
I was like, oh goodness, that would be the ultimate blessing out of this catastrophe.
What do you mean that would be the most ultimate blessing out of this whole catastrophe? Having a kid after your husband has passed. Like, I genuinely do not understand her whole thought process about this whole situation. Those Epstein files must be atrocious if we got Erika Kirk pulling moves like this right here.
Alright, what I'm about to say is going to sound insane at first. But stick with me, because the internet is blowing up over this, and the timeline is what made everything spiral. So here's how it started. A clip drops, people slow it down, screenshots go everywhere, and suddenly, every comment section online is screaming the same question. How is Erika Kirk 8 weeks pregnant when her husband passed away 10 weeks ago? That one piece of math, that tiny little detail, set off one of the biggest viral firestorms of the past month. Within hours, the pregnancy rumors exploded. Memes started. TikTok detectives came out of hiding. Reddit threads hit thousands of comments, and everyone demanded answers from exactly one person, Erika Kirk. And then out of nowhere, she speaks. A quote, a moment, a line that millions interpreted as her confirming the pregnancy rumors. But here's where it gets even messier. JD Vance supposedly reacts. His team allegedly panics. And Usha? She's suddenly spotted without her wedding ring. Tonight, we're going deep into the timeline, the rumors, the reactions, and the one statement that the internet swears is a confirmation. This is the full breakdown. Let's get into it. The whole internet meltdown started because of one thing. The dates didn't line up. People weren't even focused on Erika that day. It was a random clip from an interview where she talked about family, grief, and how she prayed she was pregnant at the time Charlie passed. Normal interview stuff. Until she said something that made everybody hit rewind. She said she and Charlie always wanted more kids, and she was hoping she was pregnant when he got murdered. At first, people didn't think anything of it, but then someone posted a TikTok saying, wait, hold up. She's saying she's 8 weeks pregnant. Charlie passed 10 weeks ago. That math ain't mathing. The video hit 1 million views in under 24 hours. And suddenly, the internet grabbed calculators like they were investigating a NASA mission. People paused, replayed, zoomed, screenshots flew everywhere. The timeline became the scandal. And from that moment on, it wasn't just a rumor. It was a full-on internet investigation. This is the part people keep arguing about. Because Erika didn't come out and formally announce a pregnancy. There was no statement, no official post. What actually sparked the confirmation theory was her wording in the interview, paired with her emotional tone. At one point, she said, "I was praying I was pregnant when he died. It would have been a blessing in the middle of this catastrophe." The clip cut off right there, but the way it circulated online made it look like she was admitting she was pregnant. TikTok captions twisted it, Twitter headlines exaggerated it, reaction channels ran with it, and before she could even clarify anything, the rumor snowballed into, Erika confirms she's 8 weeks pregnant. Whether intentional or not, the internet believed it instantly. Thousands of comments were like, she's basically admitting it. She just confirmed the timeline. She just slipped. She meant to say she is pregnant. And once the rumor gets big enough, it becomes its own monster. As soon as the timeline exploded, people went digging, and they found a moment from a turning point event, the hug. Yes, that hug. The one between Erika Kirk and JD Vance that went ultra viral. People slowed it down to 0.25x speed. They froze the frame where her hand touched the back of his head. They rewatched the moment JD's hands dropped a little too low, and boom, TikTok labeled it. Body language of two people hiding something. Now, whether the hug actually meant anything or not doesn't matter. The timing of the clip resurfacing couldn't have been worse. Combine that hug with a pregnancy rumor, instant chaos. One comment said, "That baby isn't Charlie's. Y'all connecting the dots yet?" Another said, "Now the hug makes sense." Whether fair or not, the internet built its own storyline. This is where everything shifted into political territory. Because right when the rumors reached their peak, a reporter asked JD Vance at an event about the pregnancy speculation and the timeline math dominating social media. And according to someone who was there, a close source who spoke with multiple outlets, JD seemed uncomfortable, tight, careful. The source said he paused for a moment, looked down, then said, "People misunderstand things they see online. There's been a lot of pressure and attention on all of us, and not all of it has been healthy. He didn't say no. He didn't deny anything. He didn't shut the rumor down. He just said the situation brought pressure, and the internet took that one word and ran with it. Comments exploded again. He didn't deny it. He's dodging. Bro is sweating. He's nervous. Whether that interpretation is fair or not, that was the moment millions decided. JD Vance is shocked, and not in a good way. This is the part that flipped the entire internet upside down. Because right in the middle of the rumors, Usha Vance appears at an event without her wedding ring. That single moment hit Twitter like a nuclear blast. People zoomed in on her hand. They pointed arrows at her fingers in screenshots. They stitched TikTok saying, "This changes everything." Suddenly, marriage speculation, affair theories, and political drama merged into one gigantic mess. Some people said, she took it off for the cameras. She's done. She knows something. She's sending a message. Usha didn't say a word, but her silence became its own storyline. In public perception, silence is loud, and hers, deafening. There's a reason this rumor won't die. It's not just about a possible pregnancy. It's not just about JD Vance. It's not just about dates not adding up. It's the combination of everything. A sudden tragedy, a widow in the spotlight, a viral hug, a political rising star, a missing wedding ring, a timeline scandal. People love a mystery, and this story has all the ingredients: drama, emotion, politics, speculation, power, and timing. The worst possible timing. Every new clip becomes a clue. Every public appearance becomes evidence. Every silence becomes suspicious. Whether any of it is real or not almost doesn't matter. The internet has built a whole universe around it. Here's the part people keep pointing to. In the Megyn Kelly interview, Erika didn't just talk about praying she was pregnant. She said something else too. Something subtle, emotional, and easily misinterpreted. She said, "I thought of that once, wondering if it was meant to be." That phrasing, "meant to be," became the center of every viral clip. People edited it into TikToks with captions like, "She's confirming it softly. She slipped. She's hinting at the truth." Whether she meant it literally or spiritually doesn't matter. The internet decided it was confirmation. And once people make up their minds, good luck changing them. JD didn't ask to be part of this, but he is, and now he's stuck. Because this story hits every part of his public identity, his family image, his political brand, his 2028 positioning, his relationship with Turning Point, his connection to Charlie. If this rumor grows any larger, it could overshadow everything else. Even if the rumor is false, perception is what matters. And right now, perception is messy. That's why his response was cautious, measured, almost rehearsed, because the wrong sentence could ignite a wildfire. People forget how powerful one word can be: pressure. That's all he said, and the world interpreted it as pressure on him, pressure on the marriage, pressure because of rumors, pressure because of a pregnancy. The ambiguity is what keeps this alive. If he wanted to shut it down, he could have said, "No, it's not true," but he didn't. And silence or softness always feels suspicious, at least to the internet. This is where things get interesting, because while the timeline looks suspicious, biology is complicated. 8 weeks versus 10 weeks doesn't prove anything. False assumptions happen all the time. Dates aren't exact. Interviews get clipped. People misinterpret. But again, facts aren't what fuel a viral rumor. Drama does. Timing does. Confusion does. And this story has all of it. Here's the part no one is talking about loudly, but everyone is whispering. If the rumor keeps spreading, if Usha's ring moment goes viral again, if Erika's confirmation clips keep circulating, then conservative donors start asking questions. Advisors get nervous. Opposition researchers get excited. Journalists get hungry. This isn't just gossip anymore. It's political currency. And in politics, no rumor stays small for long. Let's slow down, because at the end of the day, none of this is confirmed. None of it is proven. And most of it is internet speculation spiraling into something much larger. One clip, one quote, one hug, one missing ring. That's all it took for millions to build an entire narrative. We don't know if she's pregnant. We don't know if the timeline is even accurate. We don't know what JD meant by pressure. Everything right now is theory layered on theory, but that's what makes it viral. People don't share facts, they share mystery. At the end of the day, here's what we know. The timeline sparked the scandal. The interview clip amplified it. The hug made it messy. Usha's ring made it explosive. And JD Vance's reaction poured gasoline on the fire. Whether any of this is true or not, the internet has created its own story, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. We'll keep following every update, every clip, every new angle, because something tells me this is far from over. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos, and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.